Leza live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM KYCA. Happy Monday, everybody. How is it going?
Incredible. I know, you're hesitant. You're very hesitant to ask those questions.
I appreciate your response. Whether it's authentic or not, I appreciate it. Mondays are rough. They are rough. How's Drew doing this morning?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. He says the same thing every day.
Well, it's like halfway through my day. I'm up.
Yeah.
It's
right.
It's 9 o'clock for you guys, but
Right.
it's, I've already got 5-6 hours in.
Right, yeah.
So I'm ready to go. It's all right. 2 o'clock, I'll take a nap.
There you go. That does make a difference, I'm pretty sure. Did you guys have a good weekend? Yeah, what'd you do, Drew? Anything exciting?
Pretty much just hung home. Did a couple things. Went out to the beer garden, Mark's Beer Garden.
Oh, that's right.
I got to tell you, that place was rocking. Good music, good food. It was reasonable. Great outdoor venue.
I don't know where it's located. Tell me.
Off of Iron Springs.
Okay.
Like where I want to say LaBruce's restaurant.
Oh, across the street?
Yeah,
Okay.
right in that area there.
Okay, yes.
It's down a little bit. And,
Yes.
Wonderful. They had not that I drink, but they had a great selection of beers. The food was good. The music was great.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I hadn't been there since 20
Yeah.
when I first moved up here.
Right.
In that area.
And I haven't been there since it was called something else. I don't remember what it was called, but
I met Mark.
yeah.
Hot rods, I believe.
Hot rods.
Is what it used to be called, yeah.
Yeah.
Hot rods?
And you met
Yeah.
Mark from Mark's Beer Garden.
Yeah,
How
met
was
Mark
Mark?
from
Was
Beer-
he friendly?
Yeah, very nice people. Very nice.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And something different.
Sure.
And I was going to ask you about your sports. Did you watch any of that USFL?
No.
Actually, I saw about a
football?
quarter of it.
Yeah.
Very good football.
Yeah, who played?
The St. Louis Battlehawks
Yeah.
versus San Antonio Brahmas, I believe it was.
Okay, and
the
is this-
Brahmas won.
Okay.
And they're going now to their Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
this was
the
the-
season's already over?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
realize that either. But
No.
I'm going to tell you, the football was good. It was
Good.
just like watching NFL. Not
Nice.
the players that you would know,
Yeah.
but, everything's the same. The field's the same.
Very
rules
good.
are the same.
Very good. Well, hopefully
Hey,
it'll
they
catch
put
on.
out a good product.
Yeah, hopefully it'll catch on for the football fans that want it all year round, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I watched the entire final round of the golf tournament, PGA golf tournament yesterday. We had plans to play golf yesterday, but Scott Dandos, he was down for the count. We're not sure if it was allergies or if it was a cold, but the dude, he watched golf, kind of not really. He slept through it, and then he went to bed, so he was not feeling great. So we took the day off, but I watched Scotty Scheffler with his big win after his huge arrest, and also after his baby being born. First win as a father, so that was cool. After he won, and it was tight, man. He didn't play great. I mean, for him, I should.
He had a little bit of stress. Huh?
Well, he is just his putter was not putting, and so it was kind of stressful. Came down to just 1 point between him and Colin Morikawa, and at the very end, he did win it. And then his wife Meredith came out with their newborn baby Benny, and I'm crying. I'm just, because it's just so cool to see, young families and champions and win $4 million in one weekend type thing.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So
You were crying because you want a grandbaby is what it is.
I'm not rushing anybody on the grandbaby scene, but I won't be sad when it happens. Speaking of babies, my two babies who are now, 25 plus, both of them, were in town this weekend. So that was a lot of fun. They hung out at the house and we watched dogs and puppies and ate lots of delicious food and had a really nice weekend.
Well, that's
Good.
Yeah. And we went mountain biking on Saturday. So we did get a little activity in as well with all of that. How about you? What'd you do, Maddie?
Not much other than I went to that Brit Floyd last night.
Oh,
at
how was that?
Tim's. It was really good.
At Tim's. Oh, you mean
Not
the
Tim's,
Finley
Finley
Toyota Center?
Yeah.
And it was Brit Floyd, and it was a Pink Floyd
They're known
tribute
as
band.
Yeah, they're known as like the world's best Pink Floyd tribute band.
And would you agree?
It was very good. I've never
Nice.
seen a production like that for a tribute band.
Yeah.
Like the lasers and the lighting and very, very high production value. It was
Wow.
very good.
And they sounded great?
Yes.
Just
they
like Pink
sounded
Floyd?
very good, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's
Yep.
awesome.
And, for here, they played kind of late. They played until 10:30.
yeah.
But I was fine with it.
Right.
People started rolling out about 9. You started, the crowd started thinning out
What
about
is a
9.
Sunday night?
So,
Why are they playing on a Sunday night?
So?
When I went to see Madonna, not to change the subject, but she didn't go on stage till 10:30.
there you go.
So yeah, it was. I appreciate the 10:30 end of a concert, especially on a Sunday night.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think maybe if they shift their start time a little differently for here when larger groups are playing here,
Yeah.
maybe that would help. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, there's still a pretty big crowd.
really.
So
Yeah. What time did it start?
7:30.
So you think if they started like 5:30?
5:36.
Yeah.
Play until 9.
I'm voting for that. Yeah. Well, good. I'm so glad you got to go. How fun for you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, the weather did not disappoint. Are you kidding me? It was warm on Friday, but then it was in the 80s. I think yesterday, our high was 82-ish.
84.
84. I mean,
Yeah, it was
just
nice.
gorgeous. Yes.
We've had some. The weekend weather was really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Now it's heated up a little bit. We're going to be around 90 today, and then tomorrow will be about 93. We might look at 95 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out past that because
Okay.
we got another.
It's just gonna.
Something's coming.
Yeah. It's
you
just
know,
gonna
but,
head on up.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. The nice thing is that our lows are going to be.
He's a broken record.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I like the lows.
I
man.
know. I like the lows too. The lows save us for sure. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It makes a big difference, especially for your house, keeping it cooler. In the
Yes.
morning, you just you shut it up and
Absolutely.
yeah. But
Well,
nice time.
you'll have to keep me posted as far as the weather as we get closer to Friday because my nephew is having a going away party on Friday in the Valley, and of course Father's Day is Sunday, and my dad lives in the Valley, so it's like, gosh, I might need to make a trek down there this weekend, but will I survive? That's the question because I think it's going to be over 110, and there's just no relief. No relief.
I think when you get past like 106, it
Yeah.
all just feels the same.
You think so? I think
Yeah.
110 for me. If over 110, it's like unbearable.
I
Up
don't-
to 110, I'm like, well, I can kind of deal with it.
I don't know, when the soles of my shoes start melting
Yeah.
the asphalt, that's just it.
I know.
It can't get any worse than that.
I know. Well, we'll have to see. So some sad news though. My oldest dog is not doing well. Send little Lulu Bell Dando some prayers. She is old. She is over 16 years old, but she had such a great day on Friday. We all sat in the lawn and let the dogs just roam around, and she roamed and roamed. And I mean, I haven't seen her that active in a long time, because basically she just sleeps and eats and goes to the bathroom. So Friday, big day. She was out in the yard all day, and then Saturday she was not good, and she's still not good today. Hasn't eaten in 3 days. This is the third day. So I'm going to take her to the vet today at 2:40. Just everybody, keep a little Lulabelle in your heart. She's a little 4-pound Chihuahua's been around, for more than half my kids' lives, and so yeah. It's never easy, and then we got little Bub on the other side who's just like, heck yeah, let's party. So, life goes on, circle of life type thing, but whatever the vet recommends today will be what we do.
Still difficult.
2:40.
Yeah.
Yeah, will you go with me and hold my hand?
Of course.
Thank you. Such a good friend. All right, very good. Well, some things worth mentioning today. Now, is coffee the first thought in your mind when you wake up?
No.
What is your first thought? Maybe
Where's
I
the
should
bathroom?
ask. Is that your first thought?
Yeah.
Well, okay, after you go to the bathroom.
Then
Is
yeah,
it-
I need to start the coffee.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. You don't drink coffee, do you, Drew?
I do tea.
He does tea. Is that your first thought?
No, the
No.
first one's with Matt.
Yeah,
The second thought is the tea.
I think we're all on the same page
Yeah.
with that one. Yeah. Well, have you heard this term yet? The New York Times did a big write-up on something called caffeine delay, or the idea that it's better to wait an hour or two before your first cup of coffee. What?
What?
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. A ton of influencers claim you'll get a bigger energy boost if you wait, and it might be true, but is it worth it? According to experts, only if you want to limit yourself to 1 cup of coffee a day, which is what I do. I do 1 cup of coffee a day.
I do 1 cup too, just a large
Just
cup.
a large cup. Is that
Yeah.
is that like 2 Keurigs, 2 cups with your Keurig?
Well, I
You
use
do
a
a pot?
normal pot.
Oh, you
yeah,
do a
but
pot.
it's not a full pot. It's the,
Right.
the little
The
guy.
little pot, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. They say that caffeine works by binding to receptors in your brain and blocking a chemical that makes you drowsy called undusine. Undusine.
Sounds like a new swear.
It's spelled ADNOSINE. That's the best I could do, people. And these levels are at their lowest right after you wake up, so there's less of it to block. That's why an immediate cup of coffee might not do as much good as it would when you're dragging later in the day.
Well, just drink more coffee.
Right. Just
yeah.
continue to drink the coffee throughout the day. There's no problem there. Yeah. But for most people, there's no harm in having a second cup of coffee later. And every once in a while, I will do that if I feel like I need it. But yeah, no, coffee at first thing in the morning, the smell of it, just the whole routine of it, it's what makes me happy in my life. One of the things.
One of the things.
One
yeah.
of the many, many, many things. Yes, definitely. All right, you want some more stories?
Of course.
How about this one? A team at MIT came up with a new AI chat box called Future You that lets you ask an older and wiser version of yourself for advice. I mean, wouldn't that kind of be like your parent?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it learns about you by asking a series of questions about your life, your friends and family, the past experiences that have shaped who you are, and what your hopes are for the future. They also age your profile pic so it looks like you're talking to an older version of you, the one they use with students who tried it was 60 years old. Then it gives you advice by drawing from plausible synthetic memories. So here's an example. They gave a college student who's planning to be a teacher a chance to ask it to think back on the most rewarding moment in her career. Her future self said she's retired now, but it was when she helped a kid turn their grades around. Quote, "It was so gratifying to see the student's face light up with pride and accomplishment."
that sounds generic.
Right.
No.
I mean, you would
No.
want to ask, which career path should I take to be the most successful and make the most money so that I can live on the beach later in life? That's a more specific question to ask your
I like
future
that
self,
question.
right? Yeah, and you'd probably be sad to hear the answer.
Yeah.
Not what you're doing.
Not being a teacher, that's for sure.
Turn around.
Yeah,
Go back.
yeah, I don't know about this one. They say the goal is to promote long-term thinking and behavior change. So, basically motivate people to make wiser choices in the present. I don't know.
Isn't that called growing up?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That seems kind of silly to me. AI. I mean, the limits are endless. Endless.
It's a word.
You know what I meant. It's National Iced Tea Day.
Oh.
Celebrating the one of the favorite drinks of summertime, whether it's sweetened or not. Iced tea dates back to the 1870s, long before people had ice makers or golf carts.
Well, then okay.
Yeah,
Before ice makers, so how did they have iced tea? Wouldn't it just been tea?
it would. Yeah.
You would back then. You had it. What they had a term called an ice box, and they would have the big blocks of ice, and they would bring
Oh.
that through the city, and you would get a block of ice, put it in your ice box,
Uh-huh.
and that kept your food cold. And a couple days later, they came around and gave you another ice block. And
See.
This is why we have
This
Drew.
is why we have Drew.
He lived through all
Yes,
this.
he lived through
useless
this.
knowledge. Lots of useless knowledge.
I had something similar to that when I was growing up. It was called the milkman. The
What
milkman would deliver milk and put it in a box by your front door.
Absolutely.
How weird is that? Like, we couldn't go to the store and get our own milk.
It's coming back.
And we used that box for everything. We would put frogs in it and
Yeah.
snakes in it. And yeah, the milkman got a surprise every once in a while. It's National Ballpoint Pen Day. Do you have a favorite ballpoint pen or pen in general? I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Actually, I like Pilot is what I like.
Is that
to
what
use.
this is?
No, I don't know what that is.
This is a Energel, liquid gel ink. Oh, it is a Pentel. Scott Dandos gave it to me, and I love it. It's my favorite pen. You have a favorite pen, Drew? No.
Mont Blanc.
Mont Blanc. Oh, yeah.
You asked.
Fancy.
Yeah.
I usually use pencils, but if I have to use a pen,
That's one you choose.
that's
Yeah, we have lots of those laying around here at KYCA.
So many.
Lots, yeah. It is National Herbs and Spices Day. The Colonel used 11 of them. The least you can do is throw one or two into whatever you're making for dinner. Did you know cumin is the world's most popular spice? I wouldn't have guessed it to be cumin.
I would have thought it was salt and pepper.
Yeah, what
Well,
about with
yeah,
salt?
I don't. Are those spices? I guess,
I think
yeah.
technically,
Technically. Yeah. I would say at my house it is cayenne. We like it spicy over there at the Dandito house. They say that cilantro or coriander is the most used herb. Do you say herb or do you say herb?
Herb.
Herb,
Yeah.
E-R-B?
Yeah, ERB.
Herb. You say herb?
Herbs?
H-E-R-B?
Herbs?
There's a guy that works out at Antelope Hills Golf Course, and his name is Herb. I love it.
Herbie?
That's the question is, what does he use?
He uses for his herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably says herb. Wouldn't you think? I don't know. Next time I see him, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
It's National Egg Roll Day. Let me tell you how
right.
much I love an egg roll. Yes.
Who doesn't love it?
I know. Sweet and sour sauce. That what you dip it in?
Oh,
Ooh.
must.
Yes. Fantastic. Too bad it's not Friday. And Barry Barb,
And
can you
Barry's-
imagine?
yeah,
He'd make
nope.
us. He makes spring rolls and things like that. I don't know if I've ever had an egg roll.
Well, they're the same thing,
Similar.
kind of. Yeah.
One just doesn't. One has meat in it, and one doesn't. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe the exterior is a little different.
Oh,
you know,
maybe.
like what they use.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. And it's game 2 of hockey Stanley Cup final between the Panthers and the Oilers tonight. The Panthers won game 1. I'm cheering for. I don't really care. Do you care?
No.
Do you care? No.
Not at all.
Okay, so let's move on, shall we?
Well, I wanted to know who you were cheering for. You left a cliffhanger.
Didn't the Panthers? They lost last year, but they went to the Stanley Cup last year. So they lost to the Las Vegas Knights. So this is their second year. So just let them win. Get them out of the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is that who you're cheering for? But then you got the Oilers who've been around forever. Aren't they one of the original 6?
Yeah.
So it'd be great to see an original 6 win it after the Las Vegas Knights won it last year. So who are we going to vote for? Come on, let's do this collectively.
I'm going Oilers.
Oilers.
Yeah.
What about you, Drew? We're going Oilers.
Nah, I'm going to go the new guys.
Oh, okay.
Just to throw a wrench in the
Okay,
works.
sounds like
All
fun.
right.
That's what we do.
So
That's
what'd
what
you
we
do,
do here.
Lisa?
What I do about what?
Who'd you vote
Oh,
for?
I'm going Oilers too.
You're gonna go
I'm
Oil?
going old school. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Old school. Okay, so shall we move on this morning? We have a packed house this morning. Coming up, we're going to be talking to Josh McCrower from Jersey Lily Saloon. Looks like he brought a couple of people with him. He's got so much going on over there at Jersey Lily Saloon. You know, it's the Friends of Jersey Lily Saloon that keep Prescott lit with their programs over there, generating revenue to help our courthouse lighting. They have also put together an organization that will be taking over the 4th of July firework event out there at Watson Lake. And they've got tons of plans to take it back to old school. So that's coming up. Going to be talking with Josh and his friends after this quick break. And then coming up a little later on this hour, we're going to be talking with Gwen Parker about art on 6th Street. This is an art walk that's happening this coming Saturday. And we have Gwen coming in to tell us all about it. Stick around for that here coming up on Leza Live. Right now, listen up, ladies. Prescott Women's Clinic was my go-to for all my prenatal care. I had both my babies with their amazing team, as you know, and I couldn't have asked for better support. They also provide a range of other services, whatever you need. Well, woman exams, birth control options, bioidentical hormones, or treatment for gynecological conditions. They have 2 convenient locations, one in Prescott on Willow Creek Road and one in Prescott Valley on Florentine Road, making it super easy for you to get in and get yourself taken care of. Make an appointment today, 928-778-4300, or you can visit them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com, and we'll be right back. And we're back. It's Leza live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA on a Monday morning. Of course, we're video streaming worldwide live online at kyca.info and the KYCA Facebook page. So if you want to check out my good-looking guest this morning, go online. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
I have Josh McCrower from Jersey Lily Saloon in. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. You guys have so much going on over there at Jersey Lily. Can't wait to tell everybody about all the great news. And we also have Mike Monroe from Hensley in studio. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
First time meeting you, but of course we all know you're a famous brother. So
Yeah. Everybody knows Bill.
So it's nice to have you in as well.
Thank you.
So let's start with the Friends of Jersey Lily Saloon. Tell everybody what the Friends of Jersey Lily Saloon is.
So the Friends of Jersey Lily Saloon is a group of local volunteers. We started 15 years ago under Tommy Meredith, and they saw a need to help keep the courthouse lit.
Right.
Not just help, but actually improve, because it all started with the infamous black hole, where we got the best view in town. There's a bunch of trees missing lights out there. So Tommy said, let's fix that. You know, City Council said, well, there's no budget. Do something.
Sure. And he did.
And he did.
Yes.
So that first year they raised, I've heard 500, I've heard 1,100. Either way, you know, just
it was something.
It was something.
Yes.
It was a start.
Yes.
15 years later, actually 14. Last year was the 14th year. We raised $79,200.
$79,200.
Yep.
All of that going to the courthouse plaza to keep it lit at Christmas time.
Yep.
That is amazing. That's a ton of money.
It's unbelievable, and it's this community that makes it possible.
Right. Absolutely. Well, somebody has to facilitate the fundraising, and you guys are continuing to do that every year. And isn't it a year-long process?
We try to take a couple months off, but we've almost, at this point, it's year long.
Yeah.
We didn't take any time off this year. Actually, you know, this year we started a third leg, if you will, to what we're doing.
Okay.
And that's sponsorships.
Okay.
So, you know, we've always done our raffle, which, you know, we have 3 great raffle item donors that keep coming back every year for us. And then we've done our live and silent auction, which is our second leg.
Right.
You know, and that's, again, community people, business owners, small individuals just donating items for us to auction off.
Mm-hmm.
And then our third one is now sponsorship packets.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what do the sponsorship packets go for, and what do people get if they sponsor?
Yeah, so they start about $1,000 kind of with our a la carte options, and then we have one up to a $10,000 option.
Wow.
You know, and it's different ways of getting your name out into the community. We, you know, share your information when we do shows like this.
Mm-hmm.
We, you know, of course, on the internet, on Facebook, all the social medias. At our live auction, where you've got a ton of great people coming in that night, we raised $32,000 this year.
Wow,
so those are
in one night.
One night.
Do we know the night of that coming up?
That is going to be the first Thursday of November every single year, and that this year will be November 7th.
7th. Okay, so we'll have to put that on our calendar.
Yeah.
Because Drew went last year, and he said he had a great time and spent a ton of money, and all for a great cause.
Yes.
Yes.
And last year we did a little sneak peek and got the courthouse lights turned on for us.
Did you really? That's so cool.
So we're seeing if maybe we can do that again this year.
Right.
So
it's not a given; it's a gift. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the people there paid to make it happen.
Right.
So
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, those people contributed almost half of what we did for the year in that one night.
One night.
Yeah.
Amazing. So are you looking for businesses to sponsor, or people, or you know, who are you talking to when you're selling those?
You know, it's going to be the sponsorship packets, mainly businesses,
Okay.
folks that are trying to get their name out, that they're community supporters. You know, this is a great cause to support. And remember, we run everything under the Prescott Chamber Foundation. We work under their 501c3 charity number.
Okay.
And so it's a great way to advertise, market that you support the community. We will, like I say, get your name into the community in different ways. And then also, of course, night of the auction is where a ton of different publication will happen, advertising things like that for you.
Sure.
So, and we've got everything in between, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, you know,
Right.
all sorts of options.
Okay. And how many sponsorships do you have to date?
So we because we started it this year, it's kind of tough. We start a little late.
Right, sure.
Our cutoff is actually end of June. We bumped it out a couple weeks.
Okay.
And right now we have 3 different sponsors. We've got National Bank of Arizona. Well, actually 4. I apologize, Hensley. We've got National Bank of Arizona.
Okay.
And then we've got Angels Hospice Home Health and
Okay.
Angels Care Home Health and Angels Care Hospice.
Wow.
So 2 different divisions of their
Very
company.
nice. Very nice. So here we could just throw it out there to all the small businesses in downtown Prescott, $1,000 if we can get 100 of you
Yeah.
to sign up.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be
and
awesome.
the deadline is coming up at the end of June. So this is something you can't wait on. You got to get your logo in there so that they can start promoting you from now until the November 7th or December, lighting.
And actually the way we do it for the sponsors is our sponsorship year is going to run October 1 to the end of September.
Oh, okay.
So then that way none of our sponsors will miss out on actual representation that we're guaranteeing
Right.
them, all the advertising and things like that. Gives us time to get our ducks in a row.
Sure.
We just have to end our accepting of them end of June because print work, things like that.
Sure.
Believe it or not, it's already happening. So we've
Yeah.
got to get your logo on those things starting now.
Right. Okay.
So-
So how do they get a hold of you?
Best way to get a hold of me is at Jersey Lily Saloon. So if you go to jerseylilysaloon.com, we have the Friends of Jersey Lily Saloon page on there,
Okay.
emails there, anything you need, you can find there. You can call the bar, ask for Josh. I'm more than happy to help.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the Friends of Jersey Lily sponsorship packages that are available right now.
Yep.
Okay.
And so, but it honestly leads me into why we've got Hensley here. So Hensley is our biggest current sponsor for the Friends of Jersey Lily Saloon. I don't know that everybody knows, but for years now, the boot race money, all the T-shirt sales have gone to a charity.
Okay.
I did not know that myself.
No.
So, Hensley brought it to our attention that they'd like to get partnered up with us. And so they're sponsoring us, and 100% of their T-shirt sales are going to be going to the boot race.
That's
Or, I'm sorry,
amazing.
to the courthouse
to the
lighting.
courthouse lighting.
Yes,
Right.
from the
right,
boot race.
From the boot race. Well, that's great,
that great?
Hensley. Yes.
And it's
Yes.
anonymous. You've seen the boot race.
Yes.
The boot race has been out. This is our 42nd annual.
Right.
So anytime that we, every year that we have this, it's amazing when people go up and say, well, when did you guys start doing that?
Right.
I
know.
And
I know.
it really is.
Yeah.
But we get a great turnout, and it keeps growing every single year.
Yes.
Last year, we ran out of T-shirts last year.
Uh-huh.
So this year we have to order more T-shirts. So it's a great thing. Have you seen it?
Have I seen it?
Oh, my God.
I've run in it 4 times. And I've won it, and I've come in second twice, and I came in third. My father and my daughter and I all ran in it 1 year together.
Oh, nice.
So no,
Okay,
I've
okay.
got
3
the
generations.
the Coors
That's
Light
great.
jackets. I've got the big Budweiser trophies in my trophy cabinet at home.
Nice. Are you going to do it this year?
Yeah, no. Nope. I have retired my cowboy boots, but yes, I have
I
participated.
love watching the
It's a ton of
kids.
fun.
Well,
Oh,
the kids are the best.
Yeah, they are.
They go the wrong way.
Yeah, yeah.
And then as you watch these, the categories of the kids as
Right.
they get older, they all have different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
They get the duct tape and they duct tape the
Yes.
bottom and they tape
Yes.
it around their
I
ankles.
did,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and it's great.
There's no
you know?
traction with cowboy boots.
Yeah.
And there's a story to be told about that as well.
Don't forget, though, just because you're not going to run in it,
Right.
you can still buy a T-shirt.
and
Absolutely.
help keep Prescott lit.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's
okay.
it.
We have to take a quick break. All
All
right.
right.
Coming back, we'll be chatting with Josh and Mike about what else is going on at Jersey Lily Saloon. That is coming up here on Leza Live right now. Are you suffering from a toothache that just won't quit? Do not, I repeat, do not let dental emergencies ruin your day. Turn to Pro Solutions Dental Group, your trusted experts in emergency dental care with their skilled team and state-of-the-art facilities. They'll have you smiling again in no time, whether it's a cracked tooth, a lost filling, or unbearable pain. Pro Solutions Dental Group is here for you. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the team today. Their number is 928-776-1208, or you can reach them online at PrescottDentist.com, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA, chatting with Josh McCrower from Jersey Lily Saloon this morning and Mike Monroe from Hensley. Just told you all about how you guys can get involved and help raise money to keep Prescott lit. That's a hashtag, and I love it. That's a great one. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the annual Watson Lake 4th of July event that is coming up. Before we know it, it will be here. And the city of Prescott put out an RFP, which is a what?
A request for proposal.
Okay, to put on this event. And one of your newer entities, Jard Events, was awarded the contract.
Yes.
So you guys are going to head that up this year as well.
Yeah, now we're doing everything from, St. Patrick's Day, July
Right.
4th, all the way into the Friends of Jersey Lily
I
for
love it.
Christmas.
I love it. How fun.
It's crazy. It's
It is
awesome.
crazy. You're busy, as well as having the bar open. Is it 7 nights a week, 7 days a week?
Yeah, it's 7 days a
Yeah,
week.
you're busy. You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
But you saw a need, and you created Jard Events, and you just decided, we can do this, and we can do it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jard Events actually started a little while back in September.
Okay.
And, we've done so many things. This is Jard Events is the ownership and management of Jersey Lily Saloon
Okay.
under one entity.
Nice.
We're a great team down at Jersey Lily Saloon. We figured everything that we do there, we can do together and, benefit this community. So-
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so the event is planned, and it's coming up. Tell us all about what we can expect.
Well, so, we've got a ton of things. We're taking it back to its roots. We looked at Pioneer Park Days,
Right.
and we focused a lot on how can we make it as much as it was like Pioneer Park Days.
Right.
Obviously, the world's a little different place, so there's a
Yes.
couple things that had to change. But Pioneer Park Days with some added perks,
Right.
things on the side that you can purchase, VIP experiences, pre-reserved pop-up tent spaces. What else do we got?
Why did it change from, was it the traffic? Was that the issue, having it out at Pioneer Park, or was it the fire danger?
It was fire.
It was fire. And so it was moved out to Watson Lake so we could shoot them over the lake to reduce that chance.
That having it at Watson Lake,
Yeah.
without saying it's a guarantee,
Yeah.
it is a guarantee that we can have the event every year and have the fireworks show,
Okay.
which is huge because
Yeah.
the community is putting forth $100,000+ to put this event on, every year
Right.
leading into it. And without that event, it's really hard for the city, event promoters, anybody to actually plan an event that may or may not happen.
Right. Right.
So that's why it's at Watson Lake.
Okay. That makes sense.
I do know that Watson Lake has had some challenges, and that's with the actual fireworks show. I asked, how can we improve the fireworks show?
Right.
Of course, that's everybody's question.
Sure, because that is what you want to see on the 4th of July.
Yes.
Yes.
They have made the barge bigger this year.
Okay, because they have to shoot them off of a barge on the lake.
It's in a center spot of the lake,
Mm-hmm.
so that way the water's the fallout zone. So that has to do with how high you can shoot them, because the fallout zone can't be, the higher up, the wider the fallout zone.
Sure.
Of course, you got to get them high enough to get them over the hill between the grass field and the water.
Right.
And so making the barge bigger, adding a bunch of weights to it is going to help, because every time they were shooting off a big bang, the barge would start rocking.
Ugh.
You can't really launch another one when the
Right.
barge is rocking.
Right.
So
So that was the delay that we experienced last year.
Yep. So they've
Yes.
improved the barge. So
Right.
we're expecting a better fireworks show this year.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yep. And so, and like I said, taking it back to its roots. So we're going back to free parking. You've got free general admission, free live music, free first come, first serve, easy up sites. You bring out your easy up like at Pioneer Park.
Okay.
You can bring a we have picnic style grass seating also. And then you can bring out, a picnic or enjoy the food trucks, of course.
Okay.
And then we've got a free hydration station. So because we have licensed the whole premises, not one little beer garden,
Right.
the whole place is a licensed liquor premises this year.
Okay.
You cannot bring in outside liquid or beverages. So
All right.
we have filtered water available for everybody. Just bring an empty water bottle, hydro flask, something of that
Okay.
of that nature.
Okay, gosh, this all sounds really good. You said that word free a lot.
That's the point.
That's the point, because was it free out at Pioneer Park? I can't.
Back in the day, it was free.
Yeah, and that's the point. You want everybody to come out. You don't want it to be a cost be an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, to that point, you can make it what you want.
Right.
We and just to be real clear, some of our sponsors, Hensley, they've made it possible to, make it free, and donate 25% of the bar profits to Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Arizona.
Okay.
Our other sponsors, Experience Prescott, Finley Auto Group Prescott, Buick GMC, Hyundai, and Subaru, and Bucky's Casino all have made it
Wow.
possible to make it free. So thank all of those
Fabulous.
people, please,
Yes.
for what they do for this community. And then to that point, you can make it what you want. We have an awesome VIP experience. You're going to have golf cart shuttles service around the event.
Okay.
We've got massage chairs coming in. We've got a cooled 40 by 60 tent with that's where the massage chairs will be.
Cooled, you said? Air conditioned?
We've got evap coolers and misting
Wow,
fans
that's
being
cool.
brought in.
That's cool.
And then we've got that'll be the only full bar will be up there at the VIP experience.
Okay.
Of course, the nice trailer toilets with the AC and
Yes.
flushing running water.
Right. We'll be up there. And it's going to be up on the hill like it was
It'll
last
be
year.
up on the hill.
So you've got that vantage to see the fireworks up high.
Yep.
And, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, tell us how we can get our tickets for the VIP experience and all the other details that we need to know about the big 4th of July event that's coming up.
Perfect.
Because it's not on the 4th, right? It's on the...
It'll always be on the 4th as long
Okay.
as we're involved.
All right, very good. Very good. It's the parade that's not on the 4th.
Yeah, there you
right?
go.
Okay, very good. Chatting with Josh McCrower from Jersey Lily Saloon and Mike Monroe from Hensley. More with them coming up right now. Master jeweler Kevin O'Neill, we want to congratulate him. He's celebrating 25 years at the Artful Eye Jewelers. That's amazing. He started working at Artful Eye Jewelers when he was just 18 years old and apprenticed under Master Jeweler Dave Rabellino. He learned from the very best. Kevin always had a natural talent and is great with his hands. He truly has an artful eye and has chosen to make Artful Eye his work home. They are so grateful for him, and we are as well. Kevin's won numerous national jewelry design awards and is known for turning old, unwanted jewelry into something new again. So be sure to gather up your old jewelry. This is so much fun to do. Take it in and see what they can create for you that you'll love to wear again. Ideas and estimates are always free. That's at the Artful Eye Jewelers, Middle Whiskey Road, downtown Prescott. And we'll be right back. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. We're talking about the big annual Watson Lake 4th of July event that Jard Events is going to be putting on this year. Lots of changes. It is on the 4th of July. We want to make sure that you understand that the parade and the boot race is on the 6th of July, which is a Saturday, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So be sure to hit them both because that's what we do. You know, we've got the rodeo, we've got the fireworks, we've got the parade. It's the best week in Prescott, Arizona.
Ain't that the
And
truth?
yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about parking and also reserving your spot for your own pop-up.
Yes. So first and foremost, there's a need to know section, which if you miss any of this, you can go to prescottsfourth.com.
Okay.
That's Prescott's Fourth. You can spell it out, use the numerical, doesn't matter. Prescottsfourth.com.
Okay.
There's need to know parking. Everything we're talking about is on there.
Okay, very good. Very good.
So parking for our VIPs and pre-reserved Easy Up sites, that parking will be available starting at 10:30 a.m.
Oh, wow. Okay.
right there on site. Of
Yeah.
course, VIP experience, you're going to get a dedicated lot that you can park in.
Okay.
And then the pre-reserved sites will also be right there in the big dirt lot adjacent to the Highway 89.
Okay, very good.
Once that fills up, which I don't expect that to fill up until general admission opens up at 1 p.m., then it'll move, of course, onto the highway where they have the whole highway shut down from Prescott Lakes to the Watson Lake roundabout.
Okay, great.
We also will have the parking starting over at Pioneer Park with free shuttles to and from, and that will be starting at 1:45 p.m.
Okay.
So-
Okay, that's great too.
Yeah, if you kind of
Yeah,
want to be a
free
little
shuttles.
remote,
Yeah.
free shuttles
Yeah.
to get there and back.
Perfect.
And again, all this is on the webpage,
Okay.
prescottsfourth.com.
Okay.
A couple other reminders, no weapons are going to be
Of
allowed
course.
inside there. We are metal detecting and bag checking
Good.
this year. In today's world, unfortunately, you have to do
You have
that.
to. Yes.
No animals will be welcome, service animals only. And then another little reminder, we're going to have a Jersey Lily Saloon hanging from the barge about 200 feet in the air, which is the lowest firework.
Wow.
If you can see the balloon, you can see the fireworks.
Yes.
So when you're getting there, getting set up, if you can see the balloon, you
Yes.
can see the fireworks.
Smart. What a
Yeah.
great idea.
idea.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And then if people want to reserve a place for their Easy Up, they can reserve that through that website as well.
Yep. So if you go to that website, we
Okay.
have, buy your tickets here, click tickets. Once you get there, there's an interactive map at the top. There's been some confusion about this, and I apologize. We're working with the ticketing system on
Sure.
it. But
Sure. It's
you-
your first year.
yeah,
We'll
and
work it out.
ticketing systems,
Yeah. Yeah.
Love them or hate them, you got to use them. When you click on the map, you got to click a couple times because there's a overnight camping available, so you can pre-reserve your spot there. We only have 14 spots left.
Okay.
And then also there's like 100 spots for pre-reserved Easy Up sites.
Love it.
They're in quadrants of 4, so there's 12-foot walking area around each quadrant. If you want to come out with your family and have 4 tents right next to each other, you don't want to wait in line and ask, am I going to get a spot? Am I not going to get a
Right.
spot? Then go online, pre-reserve your spot.
Right.
There, you can pick all 4 next to each other. You can pick your spot on the grass and be guaranteed and get to come in at 11 instead of 1.
Right.
And not fight with the crowds, all of that.
This all sounds so well planned out. Yes.
I'd like to think so.
Yes. Yes. Well, it just sounds like you have thought of everything. Again, the website is prescottsfourth.com. You're going to get all the information there, and you can purchase your VIP tickets there as well, correct?
Yep, you can
Yes.
purchase VIP tickets there, your pre-reserved camping site or Easy Up site.
Okay.
Remember, bring your own Easy Up 10 by 10. No stakes allowed. You must use either weights or water to hold your tent down. No stakes allowed. And then you can also get your activity wristbands. We're going to have at least 12 inflatables. A lot of them are going to be water. Some won't be water.
Right.
We've got huge 40-foot slides, things like that out there for you. Included in the activity wristbands is also a face painting from 1 to 5, a photo booth all day long. So, that's a way to come out, keep the kids entertained. You can get those online ahead of time for $25 or day of at the event for $30.
Wow.
And cash only, ATMs will be available on site.
Okay. Did we
So-
get it all?
I also, I think we get it all.
Yeah.
Just remember, need to know is on the website. I know there's a lot of information there, but we're doing our best to
Right.
make sure everybody knows there are changes. We're taking this back to its roots,
Right.
like it was at Pioneer Park.
Yes.
And unfortunately the world has changed, so we've had to change a few things
Sure,
with that.
sure.
But along with that, you can come have a completely free day, enjoy the music, enjoy your space with your family, or come out, be completely catered to. Up in the VIP, we're going to have catered lunch, dinner, snacks in between. If you want to just pick your spot, whatever you want, you make the day what you want. And lastly,
Yes.
we're doing all this with Up To Productions too.
Up
so
to Productions.
Up
also
To
involved.
Productions is also involved, which
Okay.
is formerly Prescott Pro Sound. So
Okay,
yeah.
very good. Wow, that is a lot. What time are the fireworks going to go off? Do you know?
Fireworks go off at 9.
9 o'clock.
9
Okay.
o'clock. So
Well, thank you for taking on this huge event. It's really important to our community, and we appreciate all your efforts to make it something extra special for us.
thank you.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
this community and what everybody does for us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, the website is prescottsfourth.com. Stick around. We're going to be chatting with Gwen Parker about Art on 6th Street that's coming up this Saturday right here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back, and thanks for hanging out with us. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Joining me for this last segment, I have Gwen Parker from Art on 6th Street. Good morning, Gwen.
Good morning, Lisa. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. You guys have an event coming up this Saturday.
We do.
And everybody is invited to come on down and check out the beautiful artwork on 6th Street. Tell me about the event.
The event is the June 15th Art on 6th Street Art Walk.
Okay. Starts at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, and where is it located?
It's located at 697 on 6th Street.
Okay, so right here, we are off of 6th Street.
Right.
You know 6th Street where Foxworth Galbraith is and Arizona Seamless Gutters. Where
It's right behind Arizona Seamless Gutters. In between Arizona Seamless Gutters, there's a big yellow sign that says, well, it's a big yellow sign. I'm not sure what it says on there. But anyway, everybody drives by probably and
Right.
goes, what is that sign? But
Yeah.
if you turn right there, and we'll have signs out that say Art Walk.
Okay.
So you can just turn right there, and it takes you right up into the studio areas.
Very
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And how many artists will be featured there with their artwork?
There are 12 participating artists with all different kinds of art. So there's something for everyone. There's oil paintings, and there's our studio, Miramonte Studio, we specialize in oil paintings. We have scarves that there are 16 paintings that they've turned into scarves that you can wear.
Wow.
So they're just absolutely beautiful.
I bet.
And it's a silk blend, and so it's just very lovely and flowing and light, and
yes.
you can use it in so many different ways. But she also does hand-beaded necklaces and jewelry, and we also have sculptures.
Oh,
so
yes.
lots going on. But there's a gentleman that does mobiles, and we also have a one of the ladies does glass work, all kinds of glass work. It's wonderful. Lots of sculptures and oil paintings. Just something for everybody.
Yes, it looks like it. I'm looking at the brochure here, and lots of beautiful artwork. Are these artists all from the area?
Yes, they are. They're all local, award-winning Prescott artists.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they've been there for quite a while. They've been doing these art walks since 2019, so this will be the 5th year.
Okay.
We did have our first show in May, and that was a huge success. So June, and then we'll also have one in July and August.
Okay.
And from 10 to 4, and the signs will be on 6th Street, so you can't miss it. Yellow
Right.
signs that say Art Walk.
Okay. And do we have
So-
the dates for the July and August shows?
July 20th and August 17th.
All right. We can put those on our calendars in case we can't make the one this Saturday.
Right.
But I'm looking at this this brochure, and there's stone carvings, beautiful jewelry, just beautiful sculptures by Mary Schutte. You want to name some of the artists?
Sure. First of all, there's Marcella Hershey, and that's a studio that I work with, Miramonte Studio. Also, Diane Gale, who does ceramics, and she's very well known, very talented. And just these things you just have to come and look. It's just really wonderful.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Yes.
Very talented people. Arliss Newcomb is also a very well-known artist. She does stone sculptures. Allison Heverland, she does metalwork and jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Just all kinds of really, really great stuff. You really just have to come down and show up. And
Yes.
it's a lot of fun, too. We try and make it a good time for everybody. So there's music and people just wandering around. And you just come in and you go from studio to studio and see what everyone has to offer and what hopefully you find something you like.
That's right. Absolutely. You guys
Yes.
can follow them on Facebook, Art on 6th Street, and come on out this Saturday. It's going to be a ton of fun. The hours again for the show on Saturday?
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And again, it is off of 6th Street behind Arizona Seamless Gutters, pretty much.
Basically, yes.
That's a big,
Yes.
beautiful building right there on 6th Street. We all know where Arizona Seamless Gutters is. And look for the big yellow sign and join and experience the latest works of art by local award-winning Prescott artists. I love it.
Absolutely.
Gwen, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about your big event coming up on Saturday.
Thank you, Lisa. Hope to see you there.
Thank you. And thank you for listening. We'll see you on the radio back here tomorrow. Have a great day.